Your first comments?
Jallikattu is a very popular sport in Tamil Nadu, dated more than 2000 years. And after the amendment by the Tamil Nadu government, the Supreme Court has cleared the whole thing. Jallikattu is being allowed to be practiced, particularly around Pongal in Madurai and other areas. My only concern is the possible injuries to people who take part in this, because you have a large number of people who gather around to watch the bulls, and men trying to tame them and all that. So there is a possibility of people getting injured in the process, and also the animals getting injured. But the Supreme Court has clearly said that efforts should be made to see that no people are injured and no animals are injured. So that way, I welcome the judgment of the Supreme Court.
Your first comments, Mr. Kumar.
We are very, very glad from Tamil Nadu that Supreme Court has ultimately allowed the petitions, and now Jallikattu is the, we say in Tamil Nadu as Yeru Tazhuvudal, from the customary part of it, it is called Yeru Tazhuvudal, hugging and embracing the cows and the bulls. That was the tradition what we enjoy here for the many, many years, from centuries ago. Even in our old ancient literatures, the Yeru Tazhuvudal has been mentioned as one part and parcel of not only as a sport, as a custom and tradition. It is not related to any religion. First of all, I want to say very clearly, the Yeru Tazhuvudal, what we say now as a Jallikattu, is not related to any religious practice or custom. It is a practice of the Tamil people, especially in Tamil Nadu. And this is related to encouraging not only the sport, it is encouraging the stability and the health of the bulls, because we country basically on agriculture. In Tamil Nadu especially, the agriculture is fully based not on machines but only on bulls and cows. Now the Jallikattu, Supreme Court has allowed this, and we are very, very happy that Jallikattu will be held in Tamil Nadu continuously. However, we feel there may be some ifs and buts. If there are ifs and buts, then we have to consider that also. And from Tamil Nadu, we are very, very happy.
Wonderful. Ashok, you wanted to say something?
A couple of things that I wanted to point out here, that undoubtedly Jallikattu is a very popular sport, and it is rooted in the history of Tamil Nadu, and people are also very closely sentimentally linked to this sport. However, looking at it from a very objective perspective, that there was some degree of cruelty that was perpetrated on the bulls, and that is exactly the reason why the Supreme Court of India originally in 2014 said that there needs to be a ban in this case. However, today a 5-judge constitution bench has come to a opinion suggesting that not relevant material or requisite material was placed before the 2014 bench. But at the same time, let me tell you, yes, it was pointed out by some of our panelists that this particular sport is rooted in tradition and it is centuries old, accepted. But here the question was whether cruelty was perpetrated on animals. Yes, there were. In fact, during the course of the hearing in 2014, Kartikeya, I was in the Supreme Court, and I remember that there were pictures which were shown to the judges saying that just before the bulls were set free for the race, they were confined into very close spaces, they were poked with iron rods, their tails were pulled, their ears were twisted, so as to get the bull enraged. The more enraged a bull became, the more interesting the race became, and more difficult it became for the people who were trying to hang on to the hump of the bull. So to say or entirely dismiss this idea that there was no cruelty being perpetrated is not entirely corrected. And in fact, let me tell you that this is exactly which was changed by the Tamil Nadu law in 2017. The Tamil Nadu government introduced a law. First, what it did was that it kind of overreached the 2014 judgment of the Supreme Court of India. And secondly, the Tamil Nadu government recognized that there was some degree of truth in the allegations that there was cruelty which was being perpetrated on the bulls, which the farmers claimed they raised the bulls as their own children and part of their family. There was some degree of truth in the fact that cruelty was perpetrated, and Tamil Nadu government in the new law introduced fresh riders to suggest or to minimize the cruelty that was being or could be perpetrated on the animal. So to entirely to dismiss the fact that there was no degree of cruelty is not correct totally.